Hi everyone, how are you? Good to see you. How are you? How's everyone? Smash the like button, share the stream. How are you? 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 Good to see you. How are you? Good to see you. Where are you watching me from? And thumbs up. Don't forget to smash the thumbs button. Let me make sure I'm using Wi-Fi. Okay. Smash the thumbs button. Smash the thumbs button. Hi, Olaken. How are you? Good to see you. Hi, long-standing emperor. Good to see you. Where are you watching me from? Where are you watching me from? Smash thumbs button. Up, 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 up. Hi, Emmanuel. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Where are you watching me from? Hi, Kadiatu Kamara. Good to see you. Where are you watching me from? Smash the thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up from Dubai. Good to see you. Hi. Oh, good to see you. Family Lucy watching me from Nigeria. Thank you so much. Oh, Osas watching me from Italy. Wow, good to see you. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Hi, MC Plays. Hi, Sagashama. Good to see you. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Oh, Yabo watching me from Germany. Good to see you. Wow. Hi, Mandy. How are you? Good to see you. Watching me from Dublin. Wow, amazing. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Good to see you. And you can share the stream on Facebook, on Twitter. Let's talk about this thing. Let's talk about this thing. It's very important that we talk about it. Joshua Uche watching me from Hong Kong. Good to see you. Oh, Mr. Bernard from the US. Good to see you. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. I'm just waiting for a few more people to come and then we can start talking. We can start talking about what's going on. As you are all aware, I shared a video. Hi, G Lucky. Good to see you. As you are all aware, I shared a video. Oh, you live in Maryland. Oh, good. Hi, Timothy Adiola. How are you? Wow, Taiwo watching me from California. Amazing. So as you are all aware, I shared a video yesterday of a guy here in the UK from Nigeria that destroyed the properties of the Nigerian High Commission here in London. And people may be wondering, why do I want to be involved in this case? I'm not Nigerian. Why am I putting my nose in Nigerian affairs? First of all, it's because the whole incident happened here in the UK, in London. And as long as we are Africans, whatever affects other Africans affects us as well. So whether it was a Nigerian, it was a Kenyan, it was a Zimbabwean, I was still going to talk about it for a fact that, you know, when you are in a foreign land as an African, certain things when they happen to you or happen to somebody that you know, you sympathize with them because of the frustrations, obviously. So I'm sure you've watched the little video that I shared yesterday of the criminal damage that has taken place, which is a not so good sight, and we're here to discuss, you know, why would some that it happened, you know. Yeah, so I don't think it's a good thing that happened. So let me start reading comments. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I don't know how I was missing them. Okay. So, Family Lucy says, even though violence is not good, but these officials need to be put to put people's lives and needs ahead of selfish interest. The reason why, obviously, you're saying that is because of I have heard and I have seen that people have complained about their passports being delayed. And first of all, the guy's passport has been issued on the public domain everywhere. And I was kind of like very disappointed to see that. Because first of all, this guy, he is a citizen of Nigeria. In as much as he's here in the UK, his identity must be protected. And as a social worker myself, and as somebody who works with different clients, I understand so much on confidentiality, protecting the patient's confidentiality, client's confidentiality. So if you check on my video when I shared, I hid that part of his passport and everything because it's sensitive information which is currently on Twitter, on different bloggers' websites. So we basically know the guy's date of birth, the age, the passport number, which criminals can even forge and start using the guy's identity to do different things, which is so unfair on the guy's part. Yes, in the UK, the guy will be prosecuted for criminal damages, and with that level of criminal damage, it is high likely that he will face mental health officials. Does the guy have a mental health problem for him to destroy, to damage the properties like that? I watched a video of him. I've shared a video of Jeffrey on YouTube, and he sounds like an amazing guy, intelligent guy. He did a video talking about, if people put you in a certain box, don't allow people to put you in a certain box, and he threw the box. The video is on my channel. And I thought, this is an intelligent guy. What prompted this guy to be so violent, to destroy the cars? It's different if the guy just poured eggs, milk, water, but the level of destruction is massive. It's too much. It's too much. He's destroyed expensive cars, in as much as, yes, politicians, they fail us in Africa. Not just you, Nigerians, even us in Zambia, politicians fail us. But for the sake of your own life, certain things are not worth doing. Why destroy the property? Why, and you're in the first world, where here, any small thing, like I gave an example on Facebook. I was showing some Zambians, I was like, those of you who are saying that Pamela Gondwe only stole $400,000, the politicians, they steal a lot of money, and you are celebrating her. I told them, just come to the UK and steal a bottle of bleach, and you will see what a criminal record is. So in as much as you are angry, you are so angry about something, it not just to Jeffrey, to any of you guys, control your temper, control your mood. It's not worth it. Believe me, it's not worth it for you to go through. Now imagine you're going to have a criminal record, which can affect his travel if he wants to go to America, Australia, and other parts of the UK. And if he's applying for other parts of the world, and if he is applying for a job, he always needs to declare. He will be convicted, obviously, for criminal damages. This one is not like there's no evidence, because there's evidence, there's CCTV, which is so bad. So, yes, the governments, they fail us, but think about your life. Protect your life. Okay, suppose the Nigerian embassy, they've been given the power, the authority to shoot people, or even just the police, as they came, they found the guy and they tasered him. I watched the other day a guy from America who was tasered by police officers. Here, the guy is bedridden. It's not worth it sometimes. Walk away. You go and collect your passport another day. He could have simply walked away. Apparently, he was late for his appointment to pick up the passport, and the place was shut, so he wanted his passport. And another thing that I observed, guys, the guy's passport was issued on the 6th or 7th of June, according to the passport. How come he hasn't been given all this one? And that is where people were coming in to say, most of these guys, they demand for money, they ask for extra money, bring more money, bring more money, bring more money. If you go to the Nigerian embassy as a visitor like myself, you're going to Nigeria, you will pay a lot of money. And the charges that they've placed there, we wonder, like, what is this charge for? There's 72 pounds for paying the company that deals with the visa. Then there's a visa fee. By the time you finish, you will have spent over 200 pounds just to get a visa, single entry and back. Now, those who are British citizens is even worse, because you have a British passport, you pay double. You pay a lot of money. So the first time when we went to Nigeria, I went separately, but I was helping another lady. I had to travel from here where I live to London. And the disorganization, guys, we were very disappointed. We were like, this place should be organized. They don't give you the proper information online. And then when you get there, if you make a mistake on your appointment, they just treat you anyhow. And we're just like, okay, we are not yet in Africa where customer service is really poor. We are in the UK. Shouldn't the service be high standard? Shouldn't the service be of UK standard since we're in the UK? Anyway, we went through all the saga, and then there was a part where I carried my daughter's birth certificate, but I made a mistake. I carried the photocopy and left the original in the machine where I was photocopying. Hey! I remember I live near Newcastle, which is 6 hours drive. On a coach is 10 hours, and I went on a coach the whole night to the Nigerian embassy in London, where they have a center where they do the visas. And when I got there, I realized they wouldn't even deal with my application. I was like, okay, can I post the birth certificate, the original one, and make an appointment? So my visa was okay, everything was fine, but my baby's visa was not fine. So I had to now go back again. Same thing with the other lady. She came from Guildford to London to, okay. Hi, Diwalo. It's a government document. That's why the passport says this is a government document. So as to how the government that is responsible for issuing your document wants to do, it's their, that's what they want to do. So the UK government cannot. If it was a UK document, that would be a different aspect altogether. But it's a Nigerian document which the Nigerian officials have decided to release. It's theirs. So they have the duty to do whatever they want to do with their document, unfortunately. So the guy can, for me, what I would say is, in as much as people would say, oh, the guy should sue government or whatever, in my opinion, it's my right to speak about what has happened and everything, but the damage has been done and they can sort out this matter amicably. And even if he tries to sue the government, the UK government will also try to ask the Nigerian embassy to say, okay, what do you want to do with your citizen? Okay, so do you know that Nigerian government has the right of the person, because like even their document or whatever, and the case as well. But for a fact that those cars are insured here in the UK as well, UK insurance companies have to pay for the repairs as well. So a police criminal report is needed to show the insurance companies as well. So the guy has already been fingerprinted now. He's obviously maybe even out, maybe on bail, because if he pleads guilty, they can give him just a caution and life goes on. Yeah. So Joshua Uche says, sure, you are right. Longstanding said there's nothing disgraceful with what Jeffrey did. Longstanding, what you need to realize as well is that me and you, wherever we are ambassadors of our countries. So him damaging property, doing whatever, oh, typical. We knew Nigerians, they're like that. Is that what you want? So for the sake of protecting the identity of your country and the dignity of your country, certain things are not worth it. Like I said, we have been to the Nigerian embassy. We didn't make noise. We didn't go on Facebook. We didn't go on Twitter. We didn't, hey, Nigerian embassy like this. No, we just kept it between ourselves and said, wow, this treatment is not good. You know, yes, you are citizens of Nigeria. You can do a petition, sign up a petition Whoever feels like can take up the responsibility, sign up a petition and complain about the services that you receive from the Nigerian embassies. But what he has done, of course, it is absolutely not right. It is disgraceful for us Africans because it makes us look like this is how we are used to violence, you know. We're used to violence, we're used to fighting. That's our life. So people's eye says the Nigerian public servants are criminals, always abusing the citizens. Yes, I know the frustrations. I will tell you about my experience when I was leaving Nigeria. I had a baby, right? And the lady that served me, I don't know what happened with my, I was trying to get a pen to sign something. She was so rude, very rude, and she actually told me when I was leaving that I hope you don't come back to our country again. So when I saw the guy's frustration, I knew what he was facing because I have faced it as well. This lady didn't even have mercy on me because I was trying to hold the baby. That was my first time in Nigeria. And she told me, I hope you don't come here again. I was like, why are you being rude? So the abuse, yes, they do abuse not only you guys, but even us foreigners. You understand? That is why I wanted to talk about this case, because I myself have experienced that abuse from Nigerian immigration, Nigerian embassy here in London. And it was not only me, they behave so unprofessional. It's even shameful for such a large country like Nigeria. So when I want to talk about this case, I just didn't want to talk about it because let's talk about Jeffrey. No, I wanted to share my experiences as well. And I understood his plight. When we went to the Nigerian embassy the first time, and then the second time was even worse because they've changed how they do it. The person who gets the money is a different person. The person who helps you with the handling of the documents is another person. And then when they check through the documents, they now say, oh, no, you've left this. Oh, no, this. And then you have to show your bank statements of £500. They just prolong the process. And, you know, my auntie, who has a British passport, was like, are we going to America? Why even American embassy doesn't give us this problem? So I understood the guy's frustration because I have been through it as well. Anybody who's been to the Nigerian embassy who's a foreigner here in London will tell you the same thing. We've never experienced good customer service. That's just the truth. So the abuse is right. So one part of you is Nigerian blood. Yes, sir. Okay. Hi, Foro. So Taiwo says most all Nigerian embassy abroad have useless set of people working for them. In fact, Nigerian government is one worst government in the world, you know, and he says whatever. I don't want to say it out because in case YouTube hears me say those words, because there's no swearing on YouTube. So you see, the disorganization at the embassy for a country of billionaires is disappointing. And you know, if you go to the Zambian embassy today and you want a Zambian visa to go to Zambia, it's £50. £50. Within how many days you will get your visa? No issues. You pay your money, you fill in your form. But the Nigerian embassy, first you do it online. Online. Online, you pay some money. When you get to the place, you pay more money. You pay more money. And by the time, and then you also have to give them the envelope for them to post the passport to you, or else you have to go back to collect it. And then the guys at the reception, I don't know whether they're Polish people, the security, they are rude. Trust me, they are so rude. It's like they've been told you have to be rude here. And everybody just complains. I've met so many Nigerian people who will be there because there's this issue that you have to do your bank card. You have to you have your bank card authorized here in the UK so that you do it online and whatever. And the customer service is just so pathetic. It's not a lie. You know me, guys. I don't lie. And that's why I think I was planning to do a Nigerian visa experience video. And I thought, okay, since this has happened, this is the right time for me to talk about my Nigerian visa experience. Twice I've been to Nigeria, twice I've applied for my visa, and the customer service is appalling. We were just looking at ourselves like, okay, are we going to America, or are we going to Canada or Australia? We're going to Africa, Nigeria. Why are they giving us so much trouble like this? So I understand you guys. Hi, Digital President. Blessing says, please, lady, don't involve yourself issue with Nigerians. They're not a Nigerian. Nigerians know how to solve their problems. Okay, Blessings. Most Nigerian vloggers talk about everything and anybody. When they stop talking about Pastor Alf Lukao, stop talking about what is happening in Zambia, in Kenya, and all those places, I will stop as well. I have been to Nigeria. I have had my own experiences of Nigerian Embassy London. That is why I wanted to speak about it. I was feeling sorry for the guy, and I know he might be so frustrated, but he shouldn't have gone that far. So it's a free world. Everyone has a right to talk about what they want to talk about. If I've never been to Nigeria, never been to the embassy, I wouldn't have anything to talk about. But I'm just talking about what I have experienced, and I feel the guy must have been so frustrated that he did the same. I've seen people punching doors at the Nigerian embassy, where at the visa center. I've seen people banging doors. If you don't book your appointment online, it's even worse, because some people will just turn up and say, oh, we've come to sort out this. They will just throw you out. They will throw you out. Yeah, so I'm talking about my experience, which I connected to the guy. You see? Because I knew that for the guy to act like that, it reminded me of my experiences at the Nigerian embassy. The services need to change. The services need to improve. So this is probably the right time for me to also say, no, maybe if the services were good, this guy wouldn't have been this frustrated. If they had a facility of even posting the guy's passport or anything, I don't think this guy would have reacted like this. And sometimes, guys, you can imagine maybe this guy has booked a ticket to fly out maybe on Monday or Tuesday, and because this is the right cheaper season this time. Maybe he has a wedding this weekend on Saturday to attend. We don't know. So yes, he might be frustrated, and maybe they frustrated him. So I'm talking about it because I have had my own share, and that's just the truth. Or Nigeria says, stop talking about dignity. Sis, Nigeria doesn't have dignity. And that's why I was saying that, look, if we are in a Western world like now, in as much as we are Africans, we are in the UK, the London embassy should be organized like the UK standards. Because remember, we are living here where things are fast, internet is fast, everything is fast. So why should your process be slow? So it could be frustrating. And the guy has a British accent. You've heard him, you've watched him on a video. The guy has a good British accent. Probably he's grown up here all his life. And the reason why he wants his Nigerian passport, I know very well, because there are people, when they travel on the British passport, it's expensive, guys, for someone to use a visa when they can get Nigerian passport. Nigerian passport is not that expensive for him. He will have it for 10 years and it's cheaper. So he could have gone with the British passport, but guess what? He will pay a lot of money for the visa, which also maybe he might not have. Maybe he's just going to Nigeria to attend a wedding or something. So you can understand that he was frustrated. Let's see. Okay, Joshua says not only in the UK, most of the embassies all over the world are a problem. They're careless about their citizens. And that's why for me, I always tell people, even when you visit any part of the world, say if you are from Nigeria and you're visiting Zambia, go and see your embassy. Just say hello, let them know that you are there. Because the more citizens do that, the embassies will know that they have a duty to look after their citizens. Each time I go to Nigeria, I go to Abuja and see our High Commissioner from Zambia. I go and see him, sir, I'm around, this is what is happening, okay, shoot your videos, let me know when you're going back. And he'll keep in touch with me. Is everything okay? Do you need anything? No, sir, I think I need 20,000. Can you give me some money? I'm joking. Yeah, but, you know, he'll be there every time checking up on you as a citizen. That way, your embassy will feel responsible for you. But if you go to any other country and you are not involved in what, because even the embassies, they have meetings, I'm sure. Like the Zambian community, for example, we have meetings where we gather as Zambians and we share our opinions at the High Commission, at the embassy. So during those meetings, you can complain. We don't like the customer service. We don't like this. We don't like this. We don't like this. And that's what we have faced, a good customer service, because in as much as things can be slow, African way, but we've experienced good customer service because of people complaining about this. Can you help us with this? Can you help us with that? Okay. So Chibuzo is saying, kudos, Jeffrey. I can't do that, but he can. We are all different. Yeah. It's if maybe if he did it in Africa, it's different, guys. But you are in UK with camera, all over. And anything here can give you a criminal record. Avoid, whether you are in Spain or wherever, things that will give you criminal record are not worth it. For what? For the government. It's different if it was a protest and you were many people. It's different if you are many people, you're protesting. It's different because you're protecting. You can't even point at this one is the one who did it. But when you are alone, and then your government also doesn't even protect you by putting your IDs on the internet because they are very angry with your behavior, that's absolutely wrong. The retaliation is wrong. Gelo Z, how do we hold them accountable? Because you keep saying, let it be. No, I didn't say let it be. That's why I said, when you have meetings, it's important wherever you live as an ambassador, you as a citizen of Nigeria, I'm a citizen of Zambia, whenever there is meetings, even if there's no meetings, you can do what you call a petition. Right? We want to see the ambassador. Do a petition to see the ambassador. I've seen a lady on Facebook and YouTube, Mama Gladys, that organizes things so well. She goes to the embassy, involves them. You have to be more involved. Our Nigerian person has been killed. Our Nigerian person, this is what happened when they were dealing with a case of a Nigerian guy who died after the Italian government went to collect his daughter. They believed that the daughter was not his. And Mama Gladys was in the forefront and she said, we want to collect our child. The Nigerian embassy was involved. So if you involve the Nigerian embassy, I don't think they wouldn't want to be involved because they are here because of you. They are here because of you as their citizen. Nigeria says, I haven't been to their embassy here in Berlin, but when I do, and they do rubbish with me, I will do the same thing. Those cars are so nice. I felt so bad. Yeah, so all I can say, that's rude. No tourist or citizen must be treated that way. The people must embark in a peaceful revolution to change things. I was surprised. I was so surprised. The lady said, I hope you don't even come back to this country. And I was like, okay. I just had the best time in Nigeria. I've enjoyed myself. And then you, devil, you're a liar. You won't frustrate my happiness of Nigeria. I just put it aside. I never even told anyone. This is the first time I'm talking about it, ever. None of my friends can say I've ever said this before. This is the first time I've said it. I was really touched when she said that. Nigerian immigration woman told me, I hope you never come back to this country. Like, okay. Because I delayed I went round to get a pen and somebody was helping me as well, was trying to help me because I have an uncle of mine from Zambia. He lives in Nigeria. He's married to a Nigerian woman. They met in South Africa and he's into real estate. He's doing so well. He lives in Lekki. Amazing people. His wife is an engineer. He's also an engineer. Both engineers, husband and wife. Beautiful couple. Yeah. So people says you need to encourage African and Nigerian leaders to put their citizens first in any. Yeah, that's why I'm saying that you can't go to a country which is not your country and you've never, like what they said, the guy's passport has expired since 2017. 2 years later, we don't know when he applied the passport, guys. I don't have the information, but to me it just shows that as a citizen, he didn't care. Because if you really care about your government, you always go to the embassy and tell them, okay, guys, my passport is about to expire. That's in 2017. It's about to expire in 6 months. What do I need to do? And, speak to them and apply. Because 2 years later, 2019, 2 years later, you're getting your Nigerian passport. Like I said, it could be he's never traveled to Nigeria in a long time, and now maybe he's traveling on a family wedding or whatever, and he wants to use Nigerian passport because it's cheaper for visa. Yeah. Okay, so Uche says petition wouldn't work well. The best thing he should have done was to walk away and come back later. Exactly. That's what I was saying. It's not worth it for him to behave like that, because we are in a country where you can't lie if there's CCTV. You've damaged. Insurance companies will want to see the evidence of what happened to the cars. So the police need to provide a police report, and the guy needs to say, yes, guilty. And it's not worth it to have a criminal record. And it seems, if you watch the video on my YouTube channel, guys, the guy seems to be a really good guy from what I've seen. Chris says keeping it to yourself is wrong. Yes. And that's why you, as a citizen of your country, you have to be involved in whatever happens. It's not that a Nigerian embassy, I'm not involved though. They just threw their money. No. Be involved. Form a small association. Like I said, Mama Gladys, I've seen her involving the Nigerian embassy when the guy died. And they were there. Nigerian High Commissioner, whoever, the deputy, they were there to support what was going on the Nigerian guy that was killed. So as a citizen of any country, Chibuzo, you said it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Olakan says he will be punished for willful destruction of properties. His actions were uncalled for. It's not worth it. What is going on in Nigeria is systematic failure. Yes, it can be systematic failure, but don't bring criminal record on yourself. You know, it's like the Zambian girl that stole money. A lot of people were celebrating. A lot of people were saying, wow, she's done well. When the Zambian government steals money, no one says anything. Guys, a wrong is a wrong. You understand? It's not worth it putting yourself in such a big mess just because you want to prove to people that you can do something to government. Chizoba says, no, if you don't really use it to travel, you don't need it. So you can go for renewal anytime. It doesn't matter how long it has been. That's what I was saying, Chibuzo. I said Chizoba. I was like, maybe he was not involved. Hi, Life with Rosie. Good to see you. Hi, the forbidden fruit. Maybe he was not involved. Maybe he was not like bothered about it. But at the end of the day, then Roman says, this one is to teach them a lesson. But guys, you are cheering him on now. He's having a criminal record whilst you're clapping. Is it fair that he has a criminal record? I think it's not fair that he has a criminal record. Longstanding says, we really need to hold a solidarity protest for this guy. That's what I was saying. Like, if you can do something for him, do a petition and just campaign, say, no, first of all, his IDs being displayed on the internet is not fair. He might have to change his date of birth because already the internet scammers, they've already seen that ID now. And they will try to use it. And he's not safe, you know. He's not safe. He's not safe. Hi, Forbidden Fruit, how are you? Hi, Ndisa's World. So guys, for the people who are in blue, for you people who are watching who are not YouTubers, you can grab the people in blue, just click on them and subscribe to their channel, support their channels. The ones who are in blue, you can click on them and subscribe to their channels. Hi, this is Africa, good to see you. Yeah, so Blessing says, it took my friend's wife 1 year to renew her Nigerian passport in Madrid. Okay, that's too long. In Zambia is 6 months as well. It takes long. So the best way we do it is you go to Zambia and do express whilst you're there, because you can get a temporary travel document here at our embassy here. You can get a temporary travel document for you to go to Zambia, and then when you go to Zambia, there's fast service in Zambia. You can get your passport in 4 days, 5 days. There's a fast service in Zambia. So we are a small country, but we are we are organized. We are organized. As a small country, we are organized. On that part, when it comes to government documents, Zambia is quite good, to be honest, I can't lie. Okay, so people's eye says true. If you're in the UK, show support for the guy with the protest. Yes. Okay, so Joshua Uche says we all have permanent residency here that now is forcing many Nigerians to denounce their Nigerian citizenship and take Hong Kong citizenship. Oh, really? Hong Kong do give citizenship, and Hong Kong citizenship is good because you can fly to the UK, I believe. Roman says Nigerian embassy is very useless. I've experienced my own share, and the customer service was not good at all, even at the airport. In fact, when I go to Nigeria, when I was leaving Nigeria the first time, this is my mobile phone. The lady was asking for my ticket, so I gave her my mobile phone to check for the ticket, and she kept my phone. And then I went all the way, and then I came out like, my phone. So that's how I would have left my mobile phone. Like, you are immigration or ticket, whatever. Why are you keeping my phone? And then the immigration officers at the airport, the first thing they'll ask you as you are leaving, the ones that check your bags, oh, did you come to TB Joshua's church? I didn't come to TB Joshua's church. It's like, because they can tell by the accent, it's like any foreign person that is coming to Nigeria is going to TB Joshua's church. It was so funny. Oh, I thought you came to TB Joshua's church. I said, no. But my best experience on Nigerian immigration, the local flights. You know, when you travel from Lagos to Abuja via Peace Air, those people that help you at the air, oh my goodness, amazing customer service. And then I also flew from Kaduna to Abuja because the airport at Abuja was closed. Abuja airport was closed when they were doing renovations, so I had to go by taxi from Abuja to Kaduna, and then from Kaduna to Kaduna airport. Amazing, I had a good time. But when I was leaving, that lady, I will never forget, I didn't like what she said to me, and I just felt, an immigration officer shouldn't be this rude. She should. I'm just like, if she's abusing me like this, what about her own citizens? Is it because of the uniform? Okay, let me read some more comments. Okay. Oh, Niger TV says, I almost missed my flight at the Abuja airport because of the useless manual check. Useless people. They wanted to deny that I wasn't the one on my passport until, really? So people's eye says, I will contact you private later. Who dear? Okay. EJ Habi says, to my opinion, what he did was not right to handle things. It was not the right way to handle things. Nevertheless, they got no right to expose his ID online. He should sue Nigerian embassy. Yes, that's what I was saying, that for me, that is why when I did the video, when I was showing the guy's face and whatever, I had to hide because, passport documents should not be online, and his IDs are online, and this is very unfair because the guy is not like he's really a criminal. Okay, yeah, he's done criminal damage, but he's not like he's a thief or whatever. Out of anger, and that's why, guys, it's always important to work on your anger issues, because anger can drive people crazy. People can do so many things. If you think you have anger issues, try to distract yourself with other things, and the damage is too much. It's too much, Yeah, life with roses. So, guys, hi, Amazing Ash. So the people who are in blue, if you're not a YouTuber, you can subscribe them. Click on the blue and subscribe to them. In this as well, my baby sister. Okay, so Yemi says it is not straightforward to inform the Nigerian embassy like that, even if you have 6 months for your passport to expire. And that's why I was saying that then there's some form of disorganization, because, well, there is. Because if it's not that easy to inform your own embassy that your passport is expired, then that's not fair, That's not fair. Yeah. In this as well, how are you, darling? Our Nigeria is saying our embassy is F up. Yeah. So on Nigeria, you say you know you love. Who do you love? My sister, my love. Who do you love? Okay, so long standing says, have you considered the provocation angle to the story? It's a defense to criminal case. And then Blessing says it too. Yeah, okay. I've been all those places. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All I just says they're effing moral effing. You have to shout out most of the time when you want. Yeah. Somebody has been suspended from YouTube because of swearing. She used to swear a lot. One of our friends. Then Uche says, of course, Mr. Uche says, of course, he should sue government for exposing his passport information to the public. There is a law that covers one's identity. We are in the 21st century, for Christ's sake. That was really bad. Lily, so I know I'm asking, so who do you love? That's why I was reading. I thought maybe you're chatting with somebody else. No, I can't reject you. So yeah, so that's what I wanted to talk about, guys, about the guy's identity being exposed and the disorganization and everything. And I just thought, okay, let me just share my mini story about my experiences here in the UK at the Nigerian embassy and the Nigerian visa section. And we are treated like we are going to get something from Nigeria. Anybody who has a chance should set fire on the embassy office with the citizens who support he or she. Shun violence. But the thing is, Roman, if that happens, the person is caught, then what? Like I said, it's not really worth it. It's not worth it at all. I wouldn't even advise that. The only thing is you guys can campaign and just talk about the poor customer service, because I thought maybe the customer service we're receiving was because we are like trying to go to Nigeria, so they are being rude to us. But in reading stories and comments from other people, a lot of people have complained bitterly about the service. I was like, okay, so this is how the service is. It seems that's how the service is like. So that's what I wanted to say, guys. I won't be keeping you long because it was just a brief chat, and hopefully we're gonna meet each other tomorrow. Tomorrow I have a topic to talk about, a farmer in Zambia, and before that I will share the story on my YouTube channel so that you can know what we'll be discussing in the evening, same time, 6 p.m. So on Niger says, what is really the situation with the guy now? Can anybody in the UK update us? Yeah, basically the guy is in custody. He's been arrested. The guy has been arrested. He's been arrested. Roman said they will never change. Oh, Niger. All I can say is violence is not solution to the problem of poor services. Exactly. That's what I was saying, that we have been treated so badly. Like, I just told you how I was told, I hope you never come back here. I was just quiet because at the end of the day, somebody's frustration should not be the reason why I should hate Nigeria. People are frustrated. Maybe she didn't eat that day. Maybe she expected me to give her $10. I don't know, but she was really rude. So I know I'm a Christian. Oh, Nigeria, I'm a Christian. So any contributions, guys, before I end the stream? Because we've spent 47 minutes. I don't want us to go too long. And smash the like button. Smash it. Smash the thumbs button up. Smash it. I just had a really lovely meal. I'm gonna share it on my story. My hairdresser cooked for me some lovely fried rice, amazing fried rice and chicken. Oh my goodness. I have enjoyed myself, and it was like a full cooler. Big collar. I'm gonna share the picture. Big collar like that. Amazing. Amazing. So any questions, any comments? Yeah, you can't hate Ocean Niger, of course. They enjoy the killings going on in Nigeria. This Yusuf is a Muslim, and Muslims must support what's happening in Nigeria. Who's this? Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to say. Hi, how are you? Afrogenic, where are you from? I've never seen you before. Oh, you're from Nigeria. Oh, good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. It's a girl, Lila Matams, also known as Girl Represent. I'm your Zambian sister, adopted Nigerian. So somebody's calling me Zamgeria. Zamgeria. Oh, Niger, you are saying. Oh, Paul Anthony. Good to see you. Thanks for coming onto my live stream. We're just talking about the guy in Nigeria and, what people think about the situation. And I just feel sorry for him. But the disappointing factor has been that the Nigerian High Commissioner here in the UK displayed the guy's passport. I mean, it looks like we're doing things in Africa when we are in the Western world, and in this 21st century of the world of life, which the embassy should have behaved much better. Tell the guy to contact me. I will help him. I don't even know how to get to him. Okay, good, Ellery. So thank you guys. I'm gonna end this stream, and there's somebody else who's going to go live. I don't know who's live between the two of them. If not, I'm gonna start a new topic on another stream because I don't want to mix topics. I want to talk about a South African lady who has committed suicide in South Africa. So since you guys are still here, let me end this and then you join me on the next one because I don't want to combine. It takes too long. Some people can't watch 50 minutes. So take care, guys.